Hey everybody, today's video is for homeschooling, some different references and resources that I have found that I thought I would share with you guys, just if you haven't heard of them. Some of them you might have and some of them you might not. So I've got, again, notes in case you all have noticed a trend. I have to type things out or I lose my train of thought and I have no idea what I'm saying. So I'll be reading a lot and I'm sorry. But the first website is k12reader.com, and it has complete spelling programs by grade, sight words, and grammar, and it's completely free. So that's a really good one. And I'm going to put all these links down below, so don't feel like you need to write it down right now. Quizlet.com is a really good one. It's free. It's got tons of games and tests for various topics and types of curriculum, specifically Apologia, which is what we use for science. And I had a hard time because there weren't any tests, and my daughter really likes games and things like that, and I wanted a way to test her on what she knows and to help reinforce what she read by playing games. And so I found the complete Apologia Botany book. There was an online game series and then a quiz at the end of every game series for each lesson. That one's been really good. She's doing the animals of the 5th day right now, and I haven't found any tests or games for that book, but definitely look. I'm sure there's lots of things for some curriculum that you might be using. The next one's education.com. It's a website that you do have to pay for, but there's tons of printable worksheets and workbooks, and they're all divided up by grade and subject. We use that one a lot specifically for my preschooler, and then we use it sometimes for my older one for kind of fill in things. They have a lot of worksheets that are good, and like if you're doing a curriculum on the American Revolution, you might find a worksheet about Benjamin Franklin and how that ties into the Revolution, or crossword puzzles that pertain to different historical events, or math quizzes and things like that. Like right now, she uses teaching textbooks for her math, but she was having a hard time with long division. And she'd already done the workbook for teaching textbooks, and she'd already watched the lecture, and she still wasn't getting it. So I went to education.com and found her a workbook that I printed off with a bunch of different long division questions. And that really helped her, and then it clicked in her head, and she got it. The next one is ducksters.com. It's a very strange name, but they have a lot of core subject information, quizzes, and games, and it's free. And there's usually like a lesson and then a kind of a quiz at the end. So like she just did one on the American Revolution and the Declaration of Independence. So like you'll read through all the text, and then you can either print the quiz out and give it to them, or they can take it on the computer right then and it grades it for them. The one I mentioned before for our spelling curriculum is bigiqkids.com, and it's spelling and vocabulary games with a test at the end, and you can pick and choose which games you play and which ones you don't play, and then it will set up, like you'll set up your email account, so when the kid takes the test online, it will email you what grade they got, and it'll tell you if they missed any words, which words they missed. So we use that with our spelling curriculum workbook. If you didn't see that video, I'll link it down below so you can get an idea of what we do. And that actually is my favorite curriculum that I have picked out, is the combination of that website with the book that we use for spelling for my 5th graders. So check that out if you haven't seen it. And I forgot to mention, it is free, but you do have an option to upgrade. But the spelling part that we use with the games and the quiz at the end, it's completely free. And YouTube is an obvious one, but don't underestimate the information available on YouTube. Some of my favorite websites on YouTube are Kids TV 123, Makemegenius, Scholastic, and National Geographic. And I'll just make an education playlist and go through and add them to the playlist. And then when there's a video I want her to watch, I'll put it on her weekly schedule. Watch National Geographic video about Mount Everest or whatever it is. The next one is webenglishteacher.com. It's a very comprehensive source for spelling, literature, poetry, and grammatical lessons, and it's completely free. Bookadventure.com is a website where there's a lot of books on there. I mean, so far, I don't think there's been hardly any books that I've looked for that were not on there. So the kid reads the book, they go online and take the quizzes about the book, and then at the end, they earn points based on the quiz they took, and they can save up those points and get magazine subscriptions and free books and things like that, and that's a free website. And it's also a nice way for you too, because if you're not reading the book along with them, you still want to make sure they're actually remembering and comprehending what they read, and it's a nice way for you to look and say, hey, so-and-so doesn't remember any of these questions. Did they even read that book? So I think it's a nice way to keep up with that. 50states.com is a complete and thorough website with information about the United States, obviously, and it's free. KhanAcademy.com has extensive videos and webinars and tests for all the core subjects, and specialty things like again, we did the American Revolution, so she watched all the videos about that, and it's free. Starfall.com is for younger kids. It's a fun website that has all kinds of games that teach the alphabet and phonics and things like that. And there's a very limited amount of the stuff you can do for free, but you can pay for a subscription if you want to. Confessionsofahomescholar.com. Her name is Erica, and she has lots of free curriculum printables that she keeps on there. And I don't know if it's in the, I guess it's just in the printable section, and then she'll post whenever she's put something new in the free section. And we actually purchased her letter of the week curriculum for my preschooler. If you watch my preschool curriculum video, which I can link down below also, we use that curriculum for supplementing what else we're doing with Handwriting Without Tears. We'll do like a Handwriting Without Tears letter, and then whatever letter of the week that is, we will follow it up with the preschool curriculum from Confessions of a Homeschooler. I can't talk today. I'm very jumbled. Anyway, hsgames.us are quizzes and games about the states and presidents, and it's free. Padfield.com is a complete Bible curriculum broken up into Old Testament and New Testament, and also by age group. So it's got a version for adults and a version for kids, and it's free. And then all-in-one-homeschool.com. I just found this one, and I haven't spent a lot of time looking around, but it's a complete curriculum by grade that includes core subjects, Bible, physical education, and it's broken up by age with links and progress report options, and it's completely free. So you can pick and choose what you want. You can use it to supplement what you're already doing, or you can, use the entire curriculum from start to finish and be done. So I mentioned YouTube. I also have a couple of YouTube channels that I like to watch specifically that are about homeschooling. And again, the first one is Confessions of a Homeschooler. Like I mentioned, I use her Letter of the Week curriculum, and I'll put their links down below. A Farmhouse Full. I think she's got 7 kids now, and she homeschools them all. So I really like her channel. Little Homeschool Mama. She has lots of really good videos. I mean, when I first found her channel, I spent forever going through and looking at all her ideas because she's just so creative. And then The Unlikely Homeschool. I really like her videos too, and she kind of breaks things down really simply. So check out those channels if you haven't already, and I hope this list was helpful for you. I know when we first started homeschooling, I thought, the internet's a huge place, but it's really hard to pinpoint and find websites that are actually quality websites that have good links and good worksheets and things like that, and good videos. So this is the list I have so far. As I find more, I can keep track of those and make another video like this if you want me to, so just let me know. And please like and subscribe if you haven't already. I mentioned in my other video I filmed today, I'm going to try to film one religious kind of biblical video a week, one homeschool video per week, and then one haul video or home organization video or room tour or things like that another day of the week. So that should hopefully be about 3 videos a week. Sometimes my homeschool curriculum videos will overlap with my Christian videos just because what we're doing is we do a lot of homeschool curriculum that is a Christian curriculum. So a lot of times they might overlap, and if they do, there will just be one video probably that week for that category, for those 2 categories mixed together. Anyway, I'm not making any sense. Nap time's almost over, and I'm trying to hurry up and get the video done. But I hope that was helpful for you guys. All the links and websites will be down below in the description box, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.